What up, YouTube? What up, TTC? Dirty Bird Nation, Brotherhood Nation, what's good with y'all? AR10 in the office kicking back right now. Just want to talk about the offseason moves that my Dirty Birds have been making so far this offseason. I know we're going to go ahead and get Matt Bryant a new contract. Matty B, get him a new contract. He's been clutch. I think he's got about 2 more years left in him to make those long distance field goals. As you can see this year, I think he made a 53-yarder. He might have made like a 55, 56-yarder this year too. So Matt Bryant still doing his thing out of Brookwood High School, Georgia boy, and man, putting in work for the Dirty Birds. So I appreciate we keeping him around. You know what I'm saying? Thomas and Quinn, Rich McKay keeping Matty B around. I really appreciate that. Don Terry Poe looks like he's going to be let go. I think he had a 1 year, $8 million contract. You know, that was incentive based on his weight last year. So he definitely got paid a good amount for the work he put in last year. He did well against the run, but I don't know if we're going to extend him. I'm pretty sure he's going to be let go. So we're getting rid of Don Terry Poe. Saw some comments on Ricardo Allen, his high school jersey being retired down there in Daytona Beach, and you know, him saying that we want a top 5 defense this year. Ricardo, I just want to let you know, man, it all starts up front. So we need to draft somebody and get some players in that can take Don Terry's place. I mean, you know, you can't be out there and just, cover these receivers and tight ends all day. You got to have a pass rush. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to shut down the run. If you don't shut down the run, then it's going to open up the pass game as well. So in order for us to have that top 5 defense that Ricardo wants, we got to just keep getting more depth at defensive line and winning in the trenches at the point of attack, stopping the run, plugging the run. Getting Dion and the rest of the linebackers free, you know what I'm saying, keeping the linemen off of them so they can run and make tackles. I mean, Dion led the team in tackles and interceptions. You got a middle linebacker leading the team in interceptions. So I feel like the corners need to step it up. I feel like they need to force more turnovers. Keanu O'Neal forced a few fumbles. He dropped a pick against Philly. I can't even explain that. That led to points. I mean, Philly beat us by 5 points, and that'd have been 3 points that we could have had back right before the half, and then we could have kicked a field goal instead of having to go for a touchdown down there on the 10-yard line to beat Philly. So who knows what would have happened if Keanu O'Neal makes that play. But that's neither here or there. He's a second-year player. He just got to step up. You know what I'm saying? And realize when you get your hands on the ball, you got to secure that ball. Don't let it bounce off your hands and you kick it up in the air and then the freaking receiver catches it. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a fluke play, man. But, we got to have our corners and safety step up and create more turnovers, man. I don't know, man. It's just we got to get more turnovers from the DBs. We got to, kick people's behind in the trenches, man. As far as tight ends, Hooper, man, I mean, you got to step up, man. We need to see more out of Hooper. We need to see more out of Hardy. I don't know if the Seahawks are going to keep their tight end up there. But, man, if he wants to come to Atlanta, then, I definitely welcome him to come back to Atlanta because he's an excellent receiver, you know what I'm saying? And I would love for him to come down. Either him or Sherman, man. Either the tight end or Sherman, man. Come on down to Atlanta, man, and help us out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Quinn's a good coach. I'm sure they had a good relationship with him up in Seattle. You know what I'm saying? So come to the Dirty Birds and do your thing, man. This extension on Matt Ryan, I don't know how much money it's going to be, but they're definitely going to break the bank. I mean, I'm pretty sure they want him to retire as a Falcon. You know what I'm saying? He's put in a lot of work. He's got a lot of wins, man. He's got playoff wins. He's got, he's got one NFC championship and, a few playoff wins. So I really do, appreciate the effort that he put in. whether getting the ball to receivers, checking down to the running backs like he's supposed to. And I'm just happy that he's showing strides. I mean, he didn't have an MVP season this year, obviously, but I mean he did get us to the playoffs. He got us a playoff win, so 11 wins this year. I really can't complain. I wanted more, of course, as a fan. I wanted more wins. I wanted a trip back to the Super Bowl, and we were so close. I mean, we beat Philly. We beat the Vikings, and we're back in. You know what I'm saying? The Vikings played terrible against Philly. If we'd have beat Philly, we would have had to go up to Minnesota, and I don't know exactly how we would have played. I'm not gonna say we would have won or lost, but I like our chances after if we get that win against Philly. We'd have had a road win against Philly. We'd have had a road win against the Rams, and I would have liked our chances on the road against the Vikings. So, looking at the way the Vikings played against Philly, man, it was just, I think they were just two different teams. I don't know if they partied the night before or what happened, but they were definitely two different teams. But I was looking at the Panthers, man. They're getting rid of all their old players, Charles Johnson, Stewart, and they got rid of their safety, Coleman. So, don't really want any of those guys. I mean, any of those three guys, I really wouldn't care for them. I don't want them to come to the team. I feel like we're good at DN, we're good at safety, we're good at running back. So I know we can draft a running back or pick up a guy to really punch the ball into the red zone. If we get injuries to Coleman or Freeman, we can definitely draft a guy and keep him on the team. That way he can execute down inside the red zone. Brian Hill from Wyoming, man, I don't know what happened to him. I mean, I thought he was a good pickup last year. About 6'1", about 220 pounds. Bigger guy, bigger running back, but I guess he just didn't pan out, man. I know he was trying to vie for a special team spot, but I don't think that worked. But just chilling in the office, man. I came back here to get some work done. I had went on a long distance run inside the gym and came back down here. Just want to make a quick video. Say what's up to all my Dirty Birds fans out there. Say what's up to all the YouTubers out there in the TTC. Everybody that's repping the Falcons in the TTC. Whether you're in the TTC or not in the TTC. If you're a Falcons fan, then shout out to you. But anyways, AR10 checking on out of here. Y'all take it easy. Have a good week. Tomorrow is Thursday. It's the first of the month, so we're starting March. So I challenge everybody to make a goal, man. Make a goal for the month of March and see if you can execute that goal and reach that goal by the end of March. So my personal goal is to lose 7 pounds for the month of March. All right, I'm gonna drop 7 pounds. So that's roughly about 2 pounds a week. I feel like I can do it. Just eat right. Make sure I keep exercising and definitely get enough rest. So anyway, y'all take it easy. Have a good week. AR10 checking out. Take it easy.